Hello friends, this is Nirmal here for Technique, and in this video we'll talk about the Lenovo K6 Power. So this is a 15-point FAQ video where we'll discuss about all the aspects about this device and we'll clear all the doubts our readers have on this device. So let's start off the FAQ video, and first step, let's talk about the sensors. So this phone has an accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity sensor, a light sensor and the gravity sensor. So these are the sensors available on the Lenovo K6 Power. Next step, let's talk about the display. So the display on the K6 Power is a 5-inch Full HD display. It has 1080p resolution and it's pretty vibrant, colorful and sharp as well. You can see the viewing angles are also really good. Now the disappointing aspect probably is that there is no protection offered on this display, so you have to use additional protection, and initially when you use the device you might get a feel that this is kind of sticky in nature. The touch response is not that great, but over a period of time, once you use the device, the display performance looks pretty good. Next step, let's talk about the SIM card. So it has a hybrid SIM card. That means you can use two SIM cards or a micro SD card, and there is support for Geo. So right now we are running this device on Geo. You can see there is VoLTE support on this device, so you can use your Geo SIM cards. Next we'll talk about the storage. So this phone comes with 32GB storage, and out of the 32GB storage, around close to 24GB is available to the user in the first boot, and you can also expand the storage via the hybrid SIM card available, so that supports up to 128GB. So next up, let's talk about the fingerprint scanner. So the fingerprint scanner is located on the rear panel, and the fingerprint scanner is quite fast and also supports added features, and you can use the fingerprint scanner to capture images. So the fingerprint scanner performance is really good and pretty fast in unlocking the device. So next, let's talk about the software. So this has this Lenovo's Vibe UI, and you can see that this has an app drawer with similar UI as that of stock Android. You can see there is also customization options in the quick toggles where you can rearrange them. It also supports some added features which includes some gestures, so double tap to wake, quick snap, wide touch. Then there is VR mode support. There is also dual app profile where you can create multiple instances of the same app, and some additional options are also included. So the software is pretty good. I mean, it's not as feature rich as the MIUI, like support for themes is there, but there is limited themes, and customization options are pretty limited, but still it does offer decent options when compared to the other devices in this price point. Now the amount of bloatware included is not very much, but still some apps are included which we feel should have not been included in this device, because that can be obviously downloaded from the Play Store in case it is needed. Now let's talk about the performance of this device. So it has a Snapdragon 430 octa-core chipset which is coupled with 3GB RAM and 32GB storage, and the performance in day-to-day task is really good. We never had any issues with the performance, and it's pretty quite responsive in opening apps, and overall multitasking is also really good. Now let's talk about the gaming. So gaming was again quite decent on this device. No major lags or issues, but frame skips were more or less evident. And one thing we noticed that heat generated while playing games is slightly on the higher side, close to 44 degrees after playing for almost 30 minutes. So it does get warm after intensive gaming, but not a major issue. If you are too much into gaming, you need to consider that this does have a slight heating issue, but the overall gaming performance for a budget segment looks quite decent. So next step, we have the benchmark score of this device. So this has a Snapdragon 430 octa-core chipset, and this benchmark score, the Antutu benchmark score, is 44,303, which is quite good for a budget offering. Next step, one of the most important aspects, that's a battery performance. So this phone comes with a 4000 mAh battery. That's a really good capacity for a small form factor. It's a 5-inch device, and it also has a Full HD display, so that is a slightly additional power usage when you compare with the Xiaomi's Redmi 3S Prime, which also has a 4100 battery. Now the battery performance on this device is really good, and you can easily get through 1.5 days of usage with moderate usage, and even if you are a heavy user, you can easily get through more than a day of usage on the Lenovo's K6 Power. So the battery performance is really good on this device. Next step, the camera performance. Now we have talked about the camera in detail. So this is a 13 megapixel rear camera with LED flash, face detection, autofocus, and you also have a 8 megapixel front facing camera. And here are some of the samples which we have taken with this device, and you can say that the camera performance is quite decent on this device in daylight, but in low light condition it's not really that impressive. So we would say the camera performance is mixed, and for a budget segment, not bad, we would say, in terms of the overall camera performance. Next step are the speaker performance. So we have dual speakers here, and this also has Dolby Atmos support. So that is one of the really good aspects about this device. So the speaker output is really good, and it's pretty loud, and the clarity of the sound is pretty good. So if you're a person who loves listening to a lot of music via speakers, this is really good device to buy. Next step are the USB OTG support. So this device does support USB OTG out of the box, and you can connect your computer peripherals like keyboard, mouse, and access them from this device. So this device does have OTG support, and when you connect the pen drive, you can see that there is a notification saying that OTG is supported. So next up, the notification LED. Yes, this device does support a notification LED, and you can see the notification LED is placed here, and you can do a bit of customization for notification LED as well. And finally, the availability and the pricing. So this device is available exclusively on Flipkart. So there are 3 colors available: the grey variant, the silver, and also the gold variant. So 3 colors are available, and all the 3 variants are priced 9,999 and available exclusively on Flipkart. So that was a 15-point FAQ on the Lenovo K6 Power. Hope we have answered almost all of your questions. If you still feel we haven't covered any area, you can just drop a comment, and we'll be glad to help you out with your questions. So hope you like this video. If you plan to buy this device, we have the link available in the description of this video. You can check out the link and buy from Flipkart, and that helps our channel. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you in our next video. Have a great day.